Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back. I'm Jeannie and let's do a chrome nail set. So this is going to be a Valentine's Day inspired chrome nail design. So I picked out a handful of my chrome pens from iGel Beauty, and I have a lot more colors than these because I'm obsessed with them, but I picked out a handful of colors because this is going to be a colorful, fun set to do. And I love that the variety of iGel Beauty has. So they have their mirror chromes, Aurora chromes, and hollow chromes. So most of them I picked out are the mirror chromes to use in today's set, but I did throw in one Aurora chrome because I think those are my favorite types of chromes. But this is going to be really fun and I'm excited to do this set because I love these pens so much. So a huge thank you to iGel Beauty for sponsoring today's video. I am going to do press-ons in today's video. So I've got my medium almond pro gel tips. And then I'm super excited to use these new nail stands. So these are 3D printed. I got them from Playground Nails. And I love that they're just so cute in the colors. And then when you buy the stands, they come in two sets, one for left, one for right. So you can see here, this one is for your left hand. I only really do one hand at a time, so I probably don't need like the left, right, but I do think that's nice if you're doing two hands. But I'm super excited to try out this stand because for the regular nail stands, the stands kind of sit on top of the base, so it's not stable, but these are kind of embedded. So I'm hoping they'll be easier to use. So for my colors, I'm going to be using some gels from iGel Beauty as well. So they just did a huge restock on their rosé gels, which I love. So I pulled out a few of those colors. So this first one is going to be a base color for some nail art. It's going to go on my middle finger only. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out all my colors, do one layer of my gel colors on all the nails, cure it, and then I'll go in with my second layer. Now, the one thing I'll say is I got super excited about this set and I totally forgot to use my gel base first. Normally, when I'm doing press-ons, I always start with a layer of gel base, cure that, and then go in with my gel colors because it helps the gel polish adhere to the tips better, as well as it helps the gel polish apply more evenly and smoothly. So I don't wear these these press-ons for long anyway, so I didn't have to worry about like peeling or anything like that. So I would say if you don't use gel base, you would at least want to buff the surface of the tips to remove that shine before you go in your gel polish colors. But you know what? These gel polishes applied so smoothly and so easily anyway that it didn't really matter, but I didn't want to call that out because I always apply a layer of gel base first, but I just got way too overexcited. By the way, how cute is this pink? I love that it's like this really great bubblegum pink. I believe the name is River of Love. If I have that wrong, I'll link it down below in the description anyway. But I just think it's a perfect pink for a Valentine's Day set. It's just really bright and happy. And I've been loving lately mixing pinks and reds, and I didn't have a red from the Rosé collection, so this is a red I'm using from the LB collection. It's called Rose Garden and is such a beautiful red. It's got like a really fine golden shimmer to it. I feel like you can't really see the shimmer in the video, but when you see it in person, it is just so, so beautiful. So I'm going to do a layer of this on my thumb and pinky. And I just love how it kind of like ties the color together. I think these are like the perfect Valentine's Day colors. So these I'm going to leave as solid. And the other three nails where I've got the pink and then the nude color, I'm going to do some nail art on. But the red, I just wanted to leave it as is and kind of tie the set together because some of the nail art I'll be doing does incorporate some red. So I wanted to make sure that it was like a little cohesive in my color story for this nail set. Once I finish with my first layer on all my nails, I'm going to cure them in my lamp for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to go in with my second layer, do all the nails, and then cure them for another 30 seconds. I have to say, if you do press-on nails, I definitely am recommending these stands from Playground Nails because they are so easy to work with and I am absolutely loving it. And I bought these on my own. I'm not being paid for anything. They don't know I exist. I just absolutely am loving them because for the regular nail stands, the stands sit on top of the base. So when I'm painting a tip, I actually have to hold the stand in place or else it's going to swivel on me, rock back and forth, and I can't easily paint the tip. Whereas for these stands, the stands are embedded into the base. So you can see as I'm painting the tip, I don't have to hang on to the stand, which makes it easier to paint without having to worry about it moving too much on me. So that makes it easier. And I also love that the stands are skinnier. So like, especially my pinky nail is like always the smallest size tip. So if the stand is too wide, I can't get my pinky nail to fit well, but these are skinny enough to where I can get all my tips to fit on without worrying about it being too large. So that makes it easier as well. And you can see the tips are sticking on really well. I just use some, um, I can't remember what the tape is called, but I use like some double-sided tape. I'll leave it linked down below in the description to hold on my tips to the stand, and it sticks really well. The other thing I'll say is these are from Playground Mails. I absolutely love them. I bought this set and then I think two other sets. I'll probably end up ditching my other stands just because I only want to use these from now on. But my friend also told me about another 3D print company called the Cat Prints, and they have super adorable print stand or 3D nail stands as well. So I'm not going to buy from them immediately because I don't need new stands, but I'm keeping my eye on them because they look so cute. So I do eventually want to pick up some stands from the Cat Prints as well because I know they do customized stands as well. So I'm really excited to try them. But for now, if you do press-ons, I highly recommend the press-on stands from Playground Nails. But anyway, I've got my No Cleanse Gel top coat, so I'm going to go ahead and top coat my pinky and my thumb because I know those are going to be the solid colors. But I'm also going to go ahead and top coat my middle finger, which has the nude color on it. I can't remember the name of it, but I'll leave it linked down below in the description. And so that's going to end up having a matte top coat on it, but I find that the matte top coat looks amazing. It's best on top of a No Cleanse Gel top coat. I don't know what it is, but I find that the matte top coat looks best over the No Cleanse Gel top coat. So I'm going to go ahead and top coat those as well. I'll cure it on my lamp for 60 seconds, and then we'll get into a little bit of nail art on the two pink nails. For my pink nails, I'm going to be using my chrome base. This is a gel, and I'm going to use that to apply my chrome. I can use a no wipe gel top coat, but I find that a no wipe gel top coat can be finicky. You have to find like that sweet spot of cure time, because if you over cure it or under cure it, your chrome isn't going to apply properly. Whereas my chrome base has never failed me. I apply a thin layer to all the nails. I cure for 30 seconds every time, and my chrome applies flawlessly and so easily. So I find that the easiest way. So if you struggle with applying chrome and finding like what that right time is for curing your no wipe gel top coat, I highly recommend you get some chrome base because it just makes it so much easier. So I'm just making sure it's applied smoothly. There's no lumps or bumps because chrome will show off any imperfections. So I want to make sure that it looks flawless before I cure it. So once I've got that on, I'm going to cure it for 30 seconds. And so now we're going to go in and have a lot of fun with the chrome. So I'm just picking out random colors and I'm going to do one tip at a time. And so you can see that the chrome is actually in the tip of the pen. So once you screw in the pen, it kind of applies that chrome to the sponge applicator. And then in like random spots throughout the nail, I'm just going to apply a little bit of that chrome, rub that on. You can see how nicely and how smoothly that applies. So I'm going to be kind of like doing a little bit of an ombre with the chrome. So I'm just randomly applying different colors around that nail until I cover the full nail. And that way I'll get like a multi-chrome type design where it's going to be like a chrome ombre on some of the design that I'm doing. Right now it looks a little crazy. It looks a little not cohesive, but this is really a trust the process because we're going to do a design on top of this and it's just going to turn out so cute. But I want to make sure I'm filling in all those spots. I want to use as many of those chrome colors as possible just because I think it's fun. So once I've got the chrome on, I want to dust off any of that excess chrome powder because I don't want to get that chrome powder into my top coat. For my design, I'm going to place some of my No Cleanse Gel top coat on my palette to make it easier to pick up using my dotting tool for the design. So for the design, I'm going to take my dotting tool and I'm going to do hearts throughout the nail. So they're going to be all different sizes. So I'm just picking up some of that top coat with my dotting tool. I'm drawing 2 dots and then I'm connecting them together, making that V, and then I'll start filling them in a little bit. So I'm going to do all different types of hearts. So I'm going to make some larger, some smaller. I want them going in lots of different directions as well. So sideways, up, down, like just all different directions to kind of change it up a bit. I don't want the nail too busy, but I do want enough hearts to see like that fun chrome design. I do try to focus my hearts on different parts of the chrome to where like you have like multicolored chromes throughout the heart. So like where one color meets the other, I try to do a heart in that area just to make the hearts a little bit more colorful and more fun. And the concept behind this is after you apply your chrome, if you do not protect your chrome with a top coat, it's going to rub right off. So I'm going to apply the hearts with, or whatever design I do, with my gel top coat, cure that for 60 seconds. And then after it's cured, I'm going to take some isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe. And then I'm going to wipe off that nail. And anywhere where the chrome hasn't been protected, where there isn't a heart with that gel top coat, the chrome is just going to wipe right off. So it's just going to leave me with that multi-chrome heart design, but the rest of the nail is going to be that pink, and it's just going to look super cute. I just think it's a really unique and fun way to do a chrome design. There are other ways you can do it, but I just think this is neat. Like I love the reveal of the wipe, seeing that pink, and then just seeing like those chrome hearts. I'm going to use some different colors for my ring finger and the red mirror chrome. When you see that apply, it is just so dreamy, but I'm just going to let you watch me do that nail.
We used to be solid, not falling apart. Things never not okay when you were mine. You used to be honest, not pulling my heartstrings. Every other day you change your mind. Cause when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you land in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like that. Getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and running, round, round. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. I used to respect you, thought I was enough. Yeah, feels like half a century ago. Guess you keep coming back after telling me off, without even fitting sorry between goodbye and hello again. Thought we could grow again, how about no again, again and again. I'm trying to tell you we can't be friends, struggling to comprehend that we broke up and ended again and again and again. And I'm getting busier and busier, so disorientated. First you want me, then you're busy. Girl, it's not that complicated. Got me tied up in a leash and running. You got me running in a circle. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on a loop. I'm just trying to find my way back to you. What happened to us? Round in a circle. Back where I started, I'm stuck here like glue. You keep me on loop. Yeah, when you're high, you call me like I'm lonely. Some kind of little toy for you to wind up when you're lying in bed and feeling lonely. I'm tired of being deployed like all I am to you is a pet. You think you own me? I'm nothing but a boy for you to wind up when you wanna pretend to get to know me.
For my middle finger, I'm going to do some isolated chrome. And for isolated chrome, you do need to do it on a matte top coat. So I am going in with my iGel Beauty matte top coat. And I do have that layer of the No Cleanse Gel top coat on top. And as I mentioned earlier, I find that the matte top coat looks amazing on top of a No Cleanse Gel top coat. It's smooth, it's matter. I don't know what it is, but I'm going ahead and applying a layer of that to the middle nail. And then for the chrome heart designs, I wanted to make them matte just because sometimes the glare of the lights on top of the shiny top coat makes it difficult to see that design. And I really wanted them to pop. So I'm applying a matte top coat to those as well. So once I've got the matte top coat on all the nails, I'm going to go ahead and give them a full cure for 60 seconds. And then we'll do a little bit of that isolated chrome nail art design on the middle finger. And this one is so fun. It might be my favorite nail. I wanted to do like a picture frame type design on the middle finger, but I quickly realized that I cannot draw any type of square, rectangle, oval. It was really bad. So I'm going to cheat and I'm going to use these stickers I got off of Amazon to help me draw my square. So I just want to make sure that I'm using the right size sticker, that it's not too large or too small for the nail. So once I picked out my size, I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the center of my nail, and this is going to be like my stencil for drawing that square. So I do want to make sure that sticker is laying flush with the nail, that it's fully adhered, because I don't want gel to seep underneath there, because as much as possible, I want the lines to be crisp. It does seep a little bit just because the sticker doesn't lay flat enough, but I make it work and I think it works out in the end. So the picture frame is going to be what's going to be chromed. So I will be using my chrome base again. So I'm just putting a little bit of that chrome base onto my palette to make it easier to pick up with my liner brush. So I will be using the dual-ended liner brush from iGel Beauty. I'm using the shorter end. I believe it's I want to say 9 millimeter, but it's a nice skinnier liner brush. I find it easy to use. I've been using this liner brush for years and I haven't had any issues with it. So I'm just picking up a little bit of that chrome base. I don't want too much of that chrome base. And on the outside of that sticker is where I'm outlining. So this is where I say this is kind of like my stencil. It's my guide for drawing kind of those straighter lines, because I tried on a swatch stick for I can't tell you how long, and they were always lopsided, like it was a lopsided square. I could not get those lines to be like even. So this was my best option just because I wanted to kind of do that picture frame. And even though I wanted to do like just a little bit of design around that picture frame, it was still way too lopsided to leave it as is. So having this sticker definitely helped. So once I've got like that outline around the nails, I'm just going to do, a little bit of refinement, make sure I've got everything outlined, because obviously I want to make sure that I don't have any missed spots where the chrome isn't going to stick to. And chrome isn't going to stick to a matte surface, which is why I have that no cleanse, no, not the no cleanse, the matte top coat. And then I'm just taking my dotting tool and then I'm just drawing dots at each of the four corners just to give that a little bit more design. And I'm not going to leave it as just dots at the four corners, but that's going to be like the start of my design. And then once I've got those dots down, I'm going to go in with my liner brush again. And then where I have those lines between the dots, I'm just going to make like a little bit of wavy type nail designs. And that way, if the line's not completely straight, you can't really notice it because it's kind of got like that frilly, wavy type design. So once I've got that on all four sides, I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 30 seconds. And so once I've got that cured for 30 seconds, I'm going to remove the sticker using my tweezers. It removed easily. I didn't really have any issues with that. And then for the frame, to tie in the red from the thumb and the pinky, I'm going to use the red mirror chrome. This mirror chrome is just so, so gorgeous. It just applies like butter. So I'm going ahead, taking that pen, I'm rubbing it into where the chrome base is. I know it looks like a little messy, a little bit scary, because obviously there's red chrome getting on anywhere I'm rubbing it. But after I rub in the chrome, I obviously want to make sure that I'm dusting off any of the excess chrome powder. But then I'm going to go in and I need to protect the chrome before I do any wiping. So I'm taking a little more of my No Cleanse Gel Top Coat, applying that to the palette. And then anywhere where I want the chrome to stick around like that frame area, that's where I'm going to top it with my No Cleanse Gel Top Coat. So it's kind of the same process I did with the hearts, of making sure that I'm protecting the chrome with that top coat. Once I've got everything that I want protected, I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. And then I can use some isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe to wipe off the rest of the nail. And anywhere that isn't top coated, you're not going to see any more of that chrome. So that mess is going to be done.
Not okay when you were mine. You used to be honest, not pulling my heartstrings. Every other day you change your mind. 'Cause when you're
I wanted to do something really fun with this picture frame nail art and make it pop a little bit more. So I'm going to be taking this cat eye gel. This is Delphinus. It's such a pretty silvery cat eye gel. It does have like glitter in it, so you can see on that swatch on the lid what it looks like. It's just so gorgeous, but I thought it would really make this nail art pop. So I'm going to fill in that picture frame with this cat eye gel. So I'm just applying a dollop of that to the center of the nail, and then I'm going to take my liner brush and then I'm going to start moving that around to fill in that whole square. So I want to make sure that I don't have too thick of a layer of gel because one, it may not cure properly if the layers are too thick, and two, it could wrinkle, which would not look cute if it wrinkled. But I want to make sure that I have a thick enough layer of that gel to where like I can get those magnetic particles to really show up and pop inside that frame. So I felt like I didn't have enough. So to make it a little bit easier, I just put some of that gel on my palette. I'm picking that up with my liner brush and I'm filling in. So I want to make sure that I'm not overlapping my chrome frame, but I want to make sure that I'm getting like right up to those edges. So I'm just being really careful, making sure that I'm filling it in really well. And then once I'm done filling it in, I do not want to cure yet because then I want to move around those magnetic particles. And if I cure it, that's going to freeze those particles. They're no longer going to move. So I'm just kind of probably messing with it way too much. It's probably fine the way it is, but I'm just being a little extra. So once I've got that filled in, I'm taking my magnet and now I'm moving it around that picture frame. I want it to kind of put like the lighter pigments to the center and then darker around the frame of that to how that looks. And then I'm going to freeze it. So I'm going to fully cure that for 30 seconds. And then once that's fully cured, I'm going to apply a sticker to it. And sticker needs to adhere to a clean, dry surface. It's not going to adhere to the tacky layer of the gel polish. So I just wipe that off with the isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe. So I've got this sticker sheet. I can't remember the name of it, but of course I'll leave that link down below in the description. So I'm going to just take these small pair of lips because I don't want something too large for this picture frame. And so I'm just going to apply it to the center of the nail. So I'm just going to kind of position it the way I want it on there. And then I'm going to make sure that I'm rubbing down, pressing down, making sure that it's sitting flush on the nail. And then once I've got that done, that nail is done. So I'm going to go in with a layer of the No Cleanse Gel Top Coat just to make sure that I'm sealing everything in, that my sticker isn't going to peel off on me. And then once I've got that whole nail covered, I'm going to go ahead and give that a full cure in my lamp for 60 seconds. I applied my press-ons off camera and I really wanted to show you this really adorable bundle. So this is the February limited edition from Scales of a Mermaid. So this is the Self-Lovin' bundle. How cute is this packaging? So you don't have to buy the bundle. They're available separately as well, but the limited edition set is Self-Lovin'. So this is such a great like multifaceted scent. So it starts off fruity and then it kind of shifts into something a little more sultry. It's just a very sexy, subtle scent. I absolutely love it. And it's got a corresponding soy wax candle. So this is just in such a beautiful like black tin. And then when you open up the candle, look, it's got that really cute pink heart. This is a wax pink heart. And I just think it's so adorable. It's the same scent as the cuticle oil. So you can buy each separately, or for limited quantities, you can buy the bundle at a discounted price. And of course, as always, you can use my ambassador code Genie10 to save 10% off your orders. But these are just so good, and I am absolutely loving these scents. I've been using it nonstop since I got it. And so, of course, I need to make sure that I'm rehydrating my cuticles. My skin is extra dry because as I'm applying the press-ons, I make sure that I'm dehydrating my nails with some isopropyl alcohol. So that also dries out my skin a lot. And I don't want you to see like my crusty cuticles. So I'm making sure that I'm rubbing that in really well. And then I got the oil on my matte nails. So now they don't look matte anymore. So the key to that is just take some isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe, wipe off the nails, and then as the alcohol dries, your nails will be matte again. So that pretty much wraps up today's video. If you're still here, drop a heart or lips emoji down below in the comments so I know that you hung out. So I am obsessed with the way this set turned out. It's not my typical set, but I'm just so happy with it, and I just think it's fun for Valentine's Day. So I hope this video was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, I'd appreciate if you gave this video a thumbs up. It lets me know to continue creating content like this, and it also helps YouTube recommend me to others, which helps grow my channel. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I upload content every Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, I appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Some kind of little toy for you to wind up while you're lying in bed and feeling lonely.